you doing, Duff here? Happy Sunday, here with Cindy.
You're fine too.
Past few weeks I've been out on my own. You haven't seen Cindy so much, but she's here with her Mini Pro.
I'm still here.
Let's see, when I come back I'll grab this. I'll shoot some selfie stick footage.
Yeah.
I have the one wheel in the M10 III. I'm going to take the one wheel out right now. It's a good match for the Mini Pro as far as speed goes, and let's go have some fun. So we've parked at the local Super Target, and we're going to be heading on the loop that goes down Oaks Boulevard, hopefully down to Livingston. It's like a big square, like a 10K square. If you ever wanted to know what Cindy's bra looks like, there you go. One of her bras. There you go.
It's comfortable.
It's a comfortable bra.
I hate bras.
Hates bras. So during last week's video, I asked people to take their guesses on what we were going to be getting next, and of course that was all contingent on me being able to sell the Segway i2.
Right.
And there's a bike ahead. This guy in the bike who just passed us looked like an alien. Right?
He was also wearing thermal underwear, and that was it.
Cindy said he was wearing thermal underwear and nothing else. I don't know. Yeah.
See the underwear thing on the. Oh, that's
Oh my! Yeah. Great. Just be careful of the sidewalk because it is uneven.
I love that.
Jeez, big huge green lizard just shot out. Yeah. I don't know if I got that on camera, but yeah. All right, we are now on the pedestrian/bike path on Oaks. So anyways, as I was saying, you know, me getting something else was all contingent on selling the i2, and to be honest with you, I didn't think my odds of selling it were very good. So what I did was listed it on Craigslist, my local Craigslist, and I also put it on eBay. I did see that there were a number of i2s on eBay, so I figured, okay, well, put it on eBay, I guess, but because of the size of it, I marked it as a local pickup only. You know, I wasn't going to ship the thing because shipping would be ridiculous. So I threw it up there and just to see what would happen. This path has a lot of undulations and like bumps in the surface from like roots and stuff. So you got to really be aware of your riding conditions, especially Cindy on the Mini Pro, because the way that if you bump the knee bar, you can go flying, and the one wheel as well. Have to definitely stay aware. So that i2 only had 100 miles on it, so I looked at the other listings on eBay for i2s, and there was nothing close to it mileage-wise, and I priced it competitively, which it was less expensive than almost anything, except for one of the units listed on there that was broken. But I threw it up there, and surprisingly, within a few hours, I got a bunch of questions about it. Of course, you got people that were trying to negotiate off of the already low price, but I got a lot of interest on it, a lot more than I expected. It's nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. I thought, who's going down? Oh no. We just passed a guy and his kid who, first of all, he thought the wheels were really cool. Second of all, he's an Eagles fan, so yeah, he was very enthusiastic about both things. Morning. So anyways, yeah, to make a long story short, I sold the i2 in about the period of 24 hours on eBay. Sold it. And we sold it as a local pickup only option, and the person that won it lives in Kansas, and yeah, he picked it up on Friday night. He left Thursday relatively early, and they basically drove nonstop, picked it up Friday night. So the i2 is gone. Pretty crazy, huh? And this guy and his wife came down. They were both very, very nice, and he has, I thought I had a lot of toys. He has way more toys than I do. You know, he's a boat, he has motorcycles. Well, he rebuilds cars, yeah. He had a hovercraft, Airstream. I mean, literally dozens of things, dozens of vehicles. And now he has a Segway i2 as well, and he also has a Mini Pro. And he did try to learn to ride a electric unicycle, but I guess he couldn't do it. He has some medical problems that make his ankles real weak, and he was not able to master riding an electric unicycle. But he loved my collection. So I'm riding in mission mode today. Just switch it to mission mode just for the heck of it. Still think I prefer Delirium, but mission's not bad either. So yeah, in the span of about a week, the whole idea, and it was just an idea, of the i2 turning into something else has been set into motion. You know, I have the money in my account to do what I want to do now, and I am going to be pulling the trigger on our next purchase. I saw all those various ideas that were listed on my last video, and I'll just say that one of them is correct. How's that? One of them is correct, but I'm not going to actually reveal it until I get it, so keep guessing. Oh, tonight, just a reminder, tonight Marty and I are doing our live stream. I'm going to try to hook up with him ahead of time. Hopefully he's available, so we can make sure that we don't have the same kind of audio problems that we had 2 weeks ago. So, but yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Tune into my YouTube channel, and we should be there. If you'd like to see Cindy's bra again, there it is. Cindy's bra. Oh, quick update on my my health issues. I'm trying to think, when did I do my last video? Last Sunday? I see it. I got the blood test results, the second blood test results that were testing testosterone level and thyroid antibodies. Both of those numbers were normal. And then I got back my chest CT, and my chest CT confirmed, you know, the existence of a likely benign nodule in my one lung, I think my right lung. And the prognosis for that is just to have another CT done in 6 months, just to make sure that there's not significant growth or anything of that nodule. Then the other odd thing that they showed was possibility of fibrosis, which is like a thickening or scarring of the lungs. They said possible mild fibrosis, which is odd. You know, I've never smoked, I've never had prolonged exposure to stuff that would cause that I'm aware of. But yeah, that was what the findings showed. Cindy and I were just talking more about nodules in lungs. So anyways, the purpose of that follow-up CT is just to verify it doesn't significantly change. But also I went to a pulmonologist to discuss these other findings. And he asked me probably a couple dozen questions about my history, my symptoms, and the answer to almost all the questions that he gave me was no. And his basic thoughts were that he doesn't think I have fibrosis. He thinks maybe the person that was interpreting the CT results maybe was kind of, I don't know, over-analyzing it. I'm not sure what the term was he used, but anyways, part of what we're going to be doing when we do the additional CTs, he's gonna order it to be a high-res version, which I guess could give a better look at that area and just to determine 100% if there's an issue or not. So, but more or less, the whole thing was just kind of a, you know, there's nothing definitive going on yet. Sidewalks under construction here, so we are briefly visiting the bike lane. What? Cindy's behind me now. Breaking the speed limit. I said you're breaking the speed limit, you're beeping.
I know. I'm trying, it's so windy.
It is windy. So as far as symptoms go, my fatigue's better. I wouldn't say it's gone, but it's better. I'm not getting as fatigued as I was. I didn't run this week though, but I do still have that weird right side issue going on. It's weird, like, you know, the week prior I didn't do any resistance training whatsoever, and this week I reintroduced it, but I did it on a limited basis. But on Thursday, I was doing overhead tricep extensions with a dumbbell, holding a single dumbbell between my hands and extending my triceps. And just that simple movement, it wasn't real heavy weight, that was enough to like send a little spike of pain in that right side area, and it persisted for a couple days. I was still feeling it yesterday. I don't really feel it much right now. But yeah, whatever that is, whatever's going on there, that has not gone away. Taking a quick foot break here. My feet are a little numb toes in this.
Numb toes, what?
Okay.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good. Where do I want to go? Oh, and some other news, it's not directly electric unicycle news, but I got a, not only did I get a second 3D printer 2 weeks ago, but I got my big monster one. It showed up earlier this week, or last week I guess at this point. But the thing is awesome, man. It's the building platform in that thing is big enough that I can do all the parts for one stand at one go on this printer, so that's kind of awesome. I have probably 4 or 5 of the regular stands ready to go. I just have to list them on the store because I know the inventory in there is real low. So I will I'll get those up hopefully later today. Okay, so I just told Cindy we were talking about pool things, and I just told her that the pool temperature is like 83, 84 degrees right now. And Cindy, what was your response to that?
It's cold! I'm a Florida girl!
She calls 83 to 84 cold. It's crazy. Yeah, but if you're going to swim in it, you don't want it to be 90 degrees. You'll feel terrible.
I take showers at 100.
Okay. So yeah, 83, 84 degree water cold. Okay, last part of the square is getting back on Immokalee Road here. Never fun navigating interstate interchanges on your personal electric vehicle. Never fun. Bumper.
How would I know? Oh, there we go.
That's
too.
2 bars.
That's weird.
That's more than I thought. I guess because of the wind.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, so Cindy and I are swapping off here. I'm going to actually go back out. Cindy's going to go into Target and do some shopping, and then going to come pick me up. I'm going to ride back to North Collier and actually just ride around there until she comes back. So that's the plan. And I got the selfie stick. All right, here we go, pushing out. So that first segment of the ride was 6.6 miles according to the One Wheel app. So probably by the time I'm done, this will probably be, I don't know, 12, 13 mile ride. So anyways, getting back to the sale of the Segway i2, pretty pumped. Very unexpected. If you would have asked me my odds of selling it before I listed it, I would have said probably 20% or less. So to have it sell was really, really great. And the way it's going to work out is basically the sale of that is going to totally pay for the new vehicle. It will cost me absolutely zero out of pocket. So that's kind of awesome. Oh, one other thing, if you look in the description below, you'll see a link to my Amazon influencer store page. Basically, Amazon came up with a new thing for their affiliate program where you can have a storefront page where you list anything that you feel confident promoting on Amazon. And basically, if you look at my description, I have a list of a bunch of stuff on Amazon that I bought and use and I like and I endorse. I just basically pick things that I use on a regular basis that I'm very happy with and threw them on that page. So if you look at the link below, you can check it out. Cindy likes that color. She's been excited about the prospect of repainting the house at some point, and especially since we got the metal roof. The color doesn't look great, but something that I would more than likely pay somebody to do. I don't think I really want to do that myself. All right, let's selfie stick it. see the GoPro 7 was announced? You know, I had plans to buy the Sony FDRX 3000, but no. After seeing the GoPro 7 specs, I might just stick with the GoPro. My tried and trusted GoPro 3 here has served me well for 4 or 5 years, so I don't know. I might just stick with the GoPro. We'll see. I really like the motion stabilization features that the 7 has. Whichever one is the shortest. That was so much selfie stick that the GoPro overheated. It's a little hot in this case, I guess, so, So I'm at the park. I've been at the park for a few minutes. I'm right next to one of the artificial soccer fields. So if you ever wonder what one looks like up close and personal, that's what it looks like. Looks beautiful. Very cool. If you ever wondered what rolls of AstroTurf looks like, here you go. Lots and lots and lots of money sitting right there. I'm actually looking for a water fountain. Feeling rather thirsty. The sun is very, very intense. Almost 13 miles already. If I'm not mistaken, today is the last day for the water park to be open for the season. Be open briefly around, I think, Thanksgiving and Christmas vacations, but yeah, pretty much closed for the season after today. Not only am I feeling dehydrated, but I'm also feeling rather sunburned as well. Finally found a water fountain. Yeah, evidently Cindy and I had different definitions of what a quick shopping trip was. I think she's been in there for at least close to an hour. I just texted her and said, "Hey, are you coming?" You know, it's about 11:15. Eagles play at 1. I need to get home and get ready. I actually have to make sure that my Sunday ticket still works because I had some work done on my dish this week. So yeah, I need to get back. Not only is the one-wheel battery going down, my batteries are going down as well. Sweaty, hot, kind of getting a little tired. 14.3 miles so far, 33% battery remaining. Not too bad. Need to get some boardwalk time in. I'm at the park, got to get on the boardwalk. Both feet are pretty much numb at this point. Segway finally to come get me. So I will head towards our designated meeting spot. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. I'm sure it's plenty long enough as is. If you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. And feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, thoughts below. Please keep in mind tonight, September 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, Marty and I are going to be doing our EUC live stream. Tune in for that. And that's all I got for you for now. Until next time, Duff Man out. Cindy's here. It's Monday. Cindy's here. Next day.
What'd you say?
It says Monday. You're here.
Okay, smartass.
15.8 miles. 26% battery left.
Smartass.
Here's what Cindy got on her shopping trip.